So I made this tweet yesterday. It's insane that it has kicked up such a storm. So Digital Foundry released a video where they talked about, and I'm not complaining. I find it crazy, the reaction to this. I said, amazing Digital Foundry breakdown on input latency for cloud streaming on Xbox versus PlayStation. Xbox, 99 milliseconds. PlayStation, 137 milliseconds. Now, I have done my own testing about the PlayStation platform, and I believe it's because the controller, it has a very high input latency to your television. I did it for the Ninja Turtles collection back in the day, right? And Xbox has lower input latency. So I found it interesting that, yet again, Xbox is looking really good in this particular department. However, the Xbox fared a lot worse in the graphical department. But PlayStation had much better image quality on cloud versus Xbox. Strangely, Xbox is using Xbox Series S hardware for cloud. Now, some clarity on that. The way I phrased it isn't, people are saying it's not correct. The Digital Foundry video talks about how the Xbox performance matches a Xbox Series S console running locally. So in terms of visual quality and everything, they go into more detail in the video, but like people were mad because of the way I phrased those words together. And it's just like Digital Foundry went on to explain how the server blades work. And yeah, they're using Series X blades, but in this instance, it matches Series S hardware performance because like the chips. Go watch the Digital Foundry video. That's the crazy thing. It's so frustrating. You think I'm going to break down how long is the freaking video? How long is the Digital Foundry video? It's 20 minutes. I'm just tweeting to say, I like this video. I found it super interesting. Highly recommend this one for viewing. Everybody lost it. This was the tweet that I'm in hot water about today. So let's see the react chat. All right. Give me a 1 in chat if you think this is a fairly harmless tweet. Give me a 2 in chat if you think this is a terrible tweet where I'm content farming and I'm engaging people. Which one do you think it is? Is this fairly harmless? Is just me like saying, hey, I thought this video was cool? Or do you think this is one of the worst tweets I have ever made? So those are your options. Worst tweet ever made, or I'm content farming and I'm an idiot and I'm clearly trying to mislead people. Those are your options. I'll give you a guess which one Twitter thought it was. You get a 9. 1 for harmless, 2 for the worst thing I've ever tweeted. Yeah, okay. Thank you, sane people here in chat. Okay. Well, y'all are wrong. It wasn't harmless. This is the most damaging tweet I have ever made to the industry. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the replies. So let's see the quotes. This is why I've little professional respect for some social media personalities. This is either ignorance / lack of subject understanding or evidence of engagement farming. No mention / reference to the distance from the server / edge pop-up in terms of Microsoft delay. Hashtag credibility. Toilet emoji. The resident Xbox shill decided to focus on the wrong thing, as you'd expect from someone who thinks they've played Death Stranding on Xbox. Both services are about plus 45, a lower latency, to 55 seconds, slower than local. That's the important figure, not the one based on the game. Yes, Xbox had lower latency on their cloud streaming. That input latency wasn't just for one game. It's most games. The PS5 had better input latency, little bro. That wasn't a breakdown of cloud latency at all. They spent most of the video talking about image quality. Yes, the second half they talk about input latency. Series S SKU is the baseline for xCloud. No wonder it's so okay. Well, that's because I didn't explain in a paragraph about how the server blade is a Series X, but the whatever they said in the Digital Foundry video. Uh, yeah. So those are the responses I got to that post. Uh, oh yeah. So I saw this early on. Wait, I thought it was using Series X hardware, but playing Series S software. It matches Series S hardware performance. I mean, so like I was trying to clarify, and then I just gave up on this whole thread because I'm like, this is not worth my problem anymore. I don't know. Most of these responses are like latency is most important in cloud gaming, in my opinion. I agree. WoW, because we all know image quality is way more important than fast response time when gaming. Xbox lagging behind, PS4 for the win, image quality over performance. Okay. How is it really cloud streaming if like the reaction was insane? So then it went further from there because everybody was mad. I said, yet again, I've managed to make both PlayStation and Xbox fans furious with one tweet about a video I liked. I've earned my $4.39 from Elon this. That's a joke. I subscribe to Twitter Blue and I just wanted to try it out. I didn't want to change any habits. I'm not like trying to make money off of Twitter. And let me see if I can bring it up without like bringing up my personal email or something like that. I'll show you how much I made from my last Twitter payment really quick. Like these people act like I'm buying a yacht or something like that. Here, I took a screenshot of it. Here's how insane the payments are. Hi, Destin Legary, $21.19 has been deposited into your account from X ad revenue sharing. Thank you for creating on X monetization. I got y'all. I'm rich. Everybody. Paying off the house this month with my $21.19. So I did the math. That's the payment for, I believe it's 8.9 million impressions. Or let me see if I can dig up Twitter analytics. Analytics.twitter. Yeah. So that's 8.94 million impressions over the last 24 days. Do you know how much I would make on YouTube for 8.94 million views? I made $20. And like, I swear to you, I am just posting the same dumb shit I have always posted on Twitter. My first tweets, I believe my original account was Daily Destin, and then you were able to like migrate it to another account. Anyway, my first tweets were toilet jokes because I was making fun of my friend for being on Twitter, and then ironically, I got addicted to it. But anyway, I have not changed my Twitter habits at all. I tweeted about the layoffs and like how I felt about the layoffs. I tweet dumb gameplay clips. Like I use it to show that I'm a human being. I'm not doing reviews on Twitter. Like when I post a tweet, I'm not reviewing something. Like I'm not doing a special report that's not going to be on Twitter. Like the way that people interact with social media is so bizarre to me. It's so bizarre. So at least you're making enough to cover your sub and sub. Yeah. So I paid for the year. 1 year is, I want to say it was $80, right? Because it's $8 a month. So I paid for the year and it's $80 and it has paid for itself. That's sort of what I was more curious about than anything. I was like, okay, I'm not going to change any of my Twitter habits. I'm just going to be the same dumb idiot I always have been. And I'm just going to post whatever. And yeah, I mean, like it sort of covers the cost. But part of that is because I have 91,000 followers or some larger number than expected. I promise you. And like a bunch of, if this gets clipped out, they're not going to believe me anyway. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, right? I'm doing the same thing I've always done. I put no effort into my Twitter. As a matter of fact, I think I'm on there too much. I know that. Like I have a little bit of a problem. But I think I've been posting less on Twitter overall. So Like, yeah, this idea that like I'm going to get rich by posting. No, I don't post enough video. Video would probably monetize me higher. I don't promote my YouTube on Twitter. I don't promote anything on Twitter. I never promote my personal stuff. I will promote my IGN stuff. So like, yeah. So the tweet that they say I'm like content farming or whatever with, I think I did the math and I think it's like worth 5 cents. Or maybe it was 50 cents. So let me see. So if it's $20 for 8.9 million impressions, can somebody break it down for me? So I'm sorry. So this tweet got like 250,000 views, right? So 250,000 impressions. If I get paid $20 for 8.9 million, what is my profit margin on this tweet that got 250,000 impressions? I think it's 56 cents, right? $1 trillion. So what I'm really saying is I'm buying Tencent. Thank you everybody for all of your support over the years. I really appreciate it. This exchange was so funny. And I got really into it with these people because I'm like, look, oh yeah. And then I made this, I thought this was kind of funny. If I'm reporting facts, it will be in the full report that I link to. Like if I'm reporting something for IGN, it will be on IGN, not on a social media account where I post gameplay clips, jokes, and complain about Suicide Squad. Like when I do reports, and the other thing that drives me crazy is there's a thing called having an opinion. And sometimes I have an opinion. And it's not a news report. What is with people? There's this super, like, yeah. Anyway. So, this isn't the first time this happens all the time. And it's so crazy to me. People just like don't like my opinion or they want me to change my take. And I'm just like, no. And I'm never going to. I'm never going to change drastically.
Just doubled your Twitter income. Lol. Keep up the great content.
Justin Earl says, just doubled your Twitter income. Thank you, Justin. Engagement farming is working. Thank you, Justin. You doubled that income. Thanks for watching, everybody. I got to check on the wipe. You know who else I need to thank? The members. I very much appreciate you for supporting the channel. As you know, right now, everything's not doing great. So I really appreciate you so much. I keep doing the Sunday streams. I actually have one of the interviews I kind of screwed up on, but I'm doing that this evening. So you should have an interview soon. Hit that join button if you want to become a member. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out.